Should I be using an export here? I decide to do this. Is the export category? That is the wrong place. And I don't know what the name actually of the function was. So, yeah. I think the signals make it easier to understand when it's the behavior based. Just this is harder to understand when you don't actually have all the functions memorized. So this just means do this and just take in the two variable types. So I'm going to use functions for that. Define our signals here. Now each thing has their own information. Movement speed. Just put in some comments just because. Alright, relationship. Can I move it into this folder? No. Okay. Odd. Not sure why it's like that, but alright. This could be considered the hurt box. I don't know how I'm going to start with that. Yeah, close enough. Okay, let's add a area 2D node 2D folder. Let's add a collision shape. And do this a shape. Or is this the right thing to do when we want to go frame by frame for the other part? We could. There is code that exists for frame by frame management of an attack. However, I think the detection portion might be important first to do and simpler to do. So we can do that. It also fits in with composition. Collision shape. Let's give this a circle. Good that it's different than the 2D player. That is just a rectangle right now. Place it. Area 2D with the collision shape. Epic. Neat. This has a deeper color. Yeah, just going to change that to different color. Let's put it to yellow. Yes, for now. We have a little bit of a script that exists, which is just there. Hitbox. Instantaneous thing, and then the thing we would want to do for this area 2D is, if it's just normal attack detection, probably be checking if it's enabled, if it just exists consistently and constantly. To check or set the enabled attack hitbox could be a signal. Should it be a signal? Does it need to be a signal? I don't like this signal stuff. I think set behavior could be. Don't know for sure. Because we have one that just enables and disables every single time. Could get a lot problematic. Let's start with detecting if it collides with something. So area 2D has a bunch of things, a lot of signals for area entered, area exited, and all that stuff. Emitted when the body enters this area. Body can be a physics body 2D or tile map, are detected if their title set has collision shapes configured where you want to set body entered. Body entered the area 2D. This is how I think it's going to be. Connected to itself. The body we receive, we want to check if it's a player. So I think we need to add players to groups. How do I add the player to a group? Groups. Scene group, global groups. Filter add player. Scene group players. Can I add this to group? Can I add the player to group? Groups exist. I don't fully know what they are. Cool, cool, cool. Let's just type in group here. What is it? What has been added to? Yeah, I set this to be added to a player. Underscore ready add to group player. Okay. Does the group exist? Think history, scene, inspector, node, search, actual home, syntax, go to bookmarks, breakpoints, bookmark, see, project, editor. I don't know how groups work. That's a thing I need to fix at some point. Let's see. The group will restore inside a scene all groups created and displayed in the Docker persistent. Well, we actually made the entities class, so I don't actually think we need to use that. Yeah, entity base. So we can just disable group. Delete this group. Yeah. Delete this. Delete the function too. Collision shape script. Don't get groups. If body is not equal to, wait, dot body dot is okay, let me put the colon there. Tab plus dot no. Okay. What was the class comparison? Body dash equals entity base. Now let's just print true to test. If it does work. So then, okay, body entered. Then let's go to testing. We have our real player. We found in here. We have our real player. What is this yellow circle? Why is it not attached to the player properly? Is it attached to the other player? What the heck? How are you not moving this way? Okay. So right now it's just defined as a space from the player, but it's not. Where is this? Just no. Okay. Again. Okay, and that being not attached directly to the player is a bit of a problem. Does it move with the player now that I attached it directly to the player? Yep, okay, there we go. That's fine. Testing 2D. Alright, okay. Okay. Let's delete this other stuff that I'm not really using. Response to the player. Yada. Okay, player. Yeah, player. Add to the scene another player, I guess. Change game. Player. Not to the player, but just around. Player to. Okay. I think they're gonna both move. This is the first problem. Yep. I don't know why this error is being given. 2D. It works, but I don't understand the error existing. Expecting area self house layer on don't actually know if we need that. Okay, let's just move them over top. Let's see if that has it return true. No, did not. Okay, meaning this script is not working. Let's try this again. This is the wrong scene to test. Nope. Okay. See if there's a body at all getting entered anywhere. And okay, so that's just true. If it's on body entered, it's telling me something. This is true 3 times. Let's adjust the box so they are not overlapping. Okay. Let's go to testing. Check that is overlapping with just the box. Okay. It prints once, meaning it's entered. It's not exited. Okay, that's good. Okay, cool. Hitbox. Okay. Now then, if body dot get parent dot it's not giving me an error, so I'm gonna do this. Get underscore parent. I hate that that assumes it. Dot trolley is class because I'm not unsure of my spelling. X A J double check my spelling over here on the left. Seems fine. Run it. It says true. It does not say if it is or is not. And indeed it is. Okay. I should also mess with the collision layers to make sure they are the right thing. Okay, so ball and ground. This should not collide. This should only detect. So ball and ground, player 2, player 2, that's player 1. Go to the player, collision. I will put this to player 2. Should not collide with anything. Hey, the walls. It should detect both itself and other players. Yeah, I'm just gonna rename this layer to player and then think about it in singular players. Rename layer. Player 3. So the player will detect the wall, it will detect another player because it doesn't want to just overlap with them. What is it? Maybe. I think the player would, but then there can be extra hurt boxes. Testing. Detect hitbox true. It's detecting collision object, which is good. Apparently the jump velocity is not defined. Wow. As an add export, which is a stupid thing. Script. This is not a jump. I really should have the base behaviors. You know, it is checking for GB. What the? Okay, well, I'm gonna run this test. Okay, so it should fall back at different heights. Yep. So they re-enter and detect true. both jump at the same time. Problem is, one is they're not detecting the player as an entity base. So I want to go to the area 2D. So pickle. So pickle. What do I do? Well, let's try checking in the player first. If the self is a... Okay. If self is class is the first thing. Is underscore class. And then we'll check if it's entity base. Following ring player is it did not print. Okay. What are you then? Counts as a character body 2D. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Good to know. Let's change the class name to player. And now let's see. Still using me in character body 2D. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Causes a problem. So it's always going to be a character body 2D, and we also always know that it wants to be entity base, which are always always character body 2Ds. Uh, so in the check, we can try if body is not his underscore class. Collision object 2D, but character body 2D. Then print true. No, wait, no. Dot get parent. Have the underscore ready. Would this be the only thing? Collision object. Let's check the scene tree. Go into 2D, see the collision objects. There's physics bodies. There's area 2Ds. The projectile base is its own class. We made physics body. Collision shapes are just subclasses of no 2D. Never mind. Okay. Interesting. Add some spaces just to check. Okay, run it. We're going to go and check print nothing. Yep. Then you go to testing. Print. Space trues. Jump. Space true. Okay. Perfect. It detects. That's wonderful. Clear. This should be save branch as seen. To hit box dot scene. Cool, 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 cool. I think this should have editable children the entire time. Do I need the player for anything? Eventually there might be a signal. Get rid of this. We can get rid of this. We can go return because this is actually what I wanted it to have. Do you double check this is actually going to this. Is start duty. Actually, let's do the classes. Body dot get underscore class. I want to print that. Should get nothing. Yep. Testing. Run it. It says character body 2D, but it's not. Character body 2D. What the hell? So it's telling me the class is character body 2D, but we are checking if it is a character body 2D. Oh, I know that's the body. That's if we want to get rid of the parent. Oh, okay, so if we do this, we should see now that nothing is printed. Cool. I should put the camera closer to that so we can see it more. Okay. Add camera to this thing. So we can actually look at it instead of looking from the corner. Or at least I can. Does the stuff show up? Hmm. I need to see if this actually can be run, closed, and then run again. And it's still detected by OBS. No, it just freezes. Unless I can move around now. And OBS picks up the movement. No, okay, that's stupid. Filters. There's gotta be a way that's like just check constantly for this thing in OBS. Capture, capture, properties, selector. I just don't want to run with my. This is really annoying. I should look for a plugin. OBS auto reconnect filter. Source. I am going to probably use the advanced theme switcher at some point. So that might happen. Do that now or do that later? I'll download the plugin at least. Assets. G.TorZ. 71 megabytes. Yikes. Must be packed with good stuff. Put it in our OBS studio plugins. Uh-oh. Is it reconnected? The notification went away. This. Okay. Yep, okay, it's reconnected. Perfect. Did not expect it to just do that suddenly. It's a bit of a surprise. Didn't expect that to happen. Apparently this is 32. But hey, it do be like that. Okay. Does this mean actually do anything? I probably would have to restart it. But the plugin is in there, so we can do that later. Hopefully, next time we can actually show more game testing. Okay, what are you doing? Yeah, that makes sense. Still, I don't care about. Signal jump is already connected to DIN callable. Okay. Disconnect. Reconnect. Is this error gone? That makes no sense. Yes. Yes, it is. Thank you. No, I want to stop. F6. F8. Okay. Those are two shortcut keys that I need to remember for next time. On body entered itself. It's character body 2D. Okay. Is this the right thing to detect? Checking where I did. So we've detected if we collided with a player. this hitbox would then tell us if we want to change the health. So let's write in some comments for mention change health, apply knockback. On hit slash on block. Um, we have an area 2D. I'm going to rename this to hitbox because it should be. The scene is not placed in the right spot. Components. Hitbox, yep, okay. So we've got a jump scene, we've got a movement scene, we've got a hitbox scene. The hurt box should be what? Collision shape 2D? What would the hurt box do? Does it really need to be a hurt box? Since if we get directly the collision shape, uh, hmm, I think I need to take a look at some GitHub code from somebody who decided to copy Inbound Shovel on their fighting game uh, code thing for defining every frame and all the hitboxes separately. Um, mm, is it collision C? I don't think so. Let's take combat interactions. Hitbox entered for hitbox. Source hitboxes. This is not the same repository. Let me go to YouTube, find the channel. Search godot composition, fighting in implementation. Oh, somebody's got an entire fighting game tutorial. I should take a look at that as well. Didn't find this earlier. I'll add this all in. Alright, back to the other video. Fighting game implementation is not the best thing to search for me. Okay, dot fighting game frame data. So that's one video. Find the video on my other account so I can find the title. This guy, he has a link on his video to the GitHub page I want to look at. Kyle explains train data content. Where's GD quest? Well, it's good to see that GD quest has something. What the heck is GD quest in the first place? Probably 3 tutorials, video tours, learn the GD script, shaders and secrets. Part of it is paid. Yeah, I don't like paid stuff. Hmm. There's a we got positions to work for. Okay, focus. To the GitHub page. Alright, GitHub frame data combat. What do I want to look at? First off, it's gotta be a. What's this? PG import. None of those are .gd. GD. Okay. Code. Search .gd. Okay. There's an attack holder. There's a player. There's a player animator. There's a attack frame data. And then there's an frame data collider. Okay. Okay, I really don't like that. It's like that. Okay. When we full screen it, it shows all of them. Let us show this thing. Properties. Open selector. Go to this. Yeah, now we can see. Save. Now we can see what I'm looking at. And hopefully not screw myself over with somebody else's copyright. But this is frame data by Dahlia. This seems to be the same icon as Kyle. So this is assumed to be Kyle explains the stuff, I think. No, right, sorry. I want to go to his thing. Yeah, Kyle. This stuff. Test repository from the. He's learning. He's learning GitHub. That's good for him. Alright, so yeah. We care about .gd. He's got his player, an animator. I don't think I need those. Let's open a tab for the attack frame data. Just take a look and close all of my insanely large amount of irrelevant tabs. He's got a lot of things. So he's got an attack type. Last name attack extends attack type. Attack type is a different class, so I want to take a look at that as well. Yeah, so I need a tab for each of these. I'll take a quick look at the players just to see if they matter for me. Player, jump speed, velocity, floor. This is just basic player script from character body 2D. Yep. This is the player animator. That is significantly more stuff. That's a lot of stuff happening in the process. Attack holder dot attacking, if player dot direction, but sprite, whatever direction they're facing, check. Attack holder dot get attacking. Attack holder animation player. Okay. So attack holder, attack frame data, and charge attack frame data. We want to not do with the charge attack yet. Right? Yeah, okay, so we'll put that below combat. So there's attack frame data, there's attack frame data collider, there's attack holder. Okay. No 2D attack holder, collision shape 2D, area 2D. These two are players, so I'll just put them down as well. So there's three of them. Three things. collision shape, area, and a node. Okay, this node has, which one's the smallest? This one's 45 lines. This one's 72 lines. This one is the longest with the most stuff, which means it might be the most important. Attack frame data. Exports attack type. Okay. Attack frame data collider. Attack holder. Where? Does it not have an attack type anywhere? There's no GD scripts here. That's a question that I have no answer to. Maybe it's a resource. .res. Melee attacks, movement, .resource. So, melee attacks, .resource. I cannot look at this URL. Please somehow be code. No, okay. Okay, let's assume there's a dictionary that says attack types or something. Attack type, enumeration attack type, get attack type, which returns an attack type. Okay. Maybe that's something for him later. I don't know. Okay. Um, attack holder. Last name attack mortal is attacking phones. Export sprite. On ready. Tags equal get children. Export animation library. Charging equals false. Hold every frame. Delta is the elapsed time since the previous frame. Yep. If the attack has just been released and is charging, that turns to false. So if they just finished their charge attack, print attacks, bracket attack number, dot get attack type, print attack frame data, attack type charge, okay. Attacks, attack number, get attack type equals attack frame data, dot attack type dot charge. Right. I'm guessing that's a special error message. Animation play, or a success message, I guess. Input is action just pressed attack and is not attacking. Set attack to true. If attacks attack underscore number dot get attack type equals attack frame data dot normal next attack attack number if attack number equals attacks dot size attack number equals 0 get attacking set attack set charge. So that's something that is checking what seems to be the children of its node, of its own children. So that's why it's called attack holder. And then also manages whether or not they're attacking, the direction they're attacking, and then increments if they attack or not to the next attack. It also has an option for charged attack and normal attacking. Cool. Then if we go to Attack frame data collider. I'm assuming what? This is the collision shape. What that was an attack holder, and it's a no, so it doesn't matter what this is. It's just holds all the attacks. This attack frame data collider takes in stuff. A lot of stuff. Quite a lot of stuff. Alright, so let's see. So these are buttons. They all seem to be Boolean, so I'm guessing when they are pressed, they do something, and since it's a tool, it might do something in the editor. So at export, frame data number, multi-hit number, hit priority, hitbox number. Mm, that's a good note. I should remember that. Here, one attack, damage multiple times. This is an identifier. Now the thing with that is, this isn't the same as a multi-hit attack, as far as I can tell. Depending on how it's set up, it might be. Okay. At ready, parent dot get entered connect with enemy attack. So I'm assuming this is checking, just connecting a signal in any attack. His signal check notation. Okay. So when he starts, he gets the parent of, and then checks that thing's body. This is a collision shape, so it's going to be part of an area. Okay, where's the area? Area 3D. This is where most of the stuff should be. Which is why it's the longest. Yeah, makes sense. Okay, so then let's see these functions, because these functions, they exist for a reason. So I don't understand what's happening here. This is for later, for signal. I feel like this could just be placed in uh, the other thing. Okay, set remove frame. Remove frame. Set a bunch of stuff. So let's just see them. So let's look at the booleans because these all seem to be related to those. Okay, so set remove frame, then removes the frame. Get parent dot remove frame. Remove frame equals false. I'm sorry. Is this a tool? Okay, is the area a tool? Yes. Okay. So why is it all get parent? It's a decision, not 100% sure. Okay. So then rename total hitboxes int var node name equals string attack frame number. If shape is null, node name plus equals empty. Else if total hitboxes equals 1, node name equals single frame. Else if it equals frame plus hitbox number. Node name equals name. Yeah, makes sense. They're renaming their node to be the name of the frame number, and then the Godot engine will just reorder the thing. Okay. Show all get value. Show all boolean get parent dot show all equals true, and then hide all. Yeah, I don't know why there's all in the parents. It's just calling functions. Just like, Felt I guess he wanted to remove some of it. Okay. Um, there's a lot of functions here. Most of them are related to the other one before. So I guess it makes sense to export them as Boolean buttons so that when it runs the thing in the tool, you can do it on the collision shape, and then the parent can then remove it. I don't know why the parent has to remove it when it can't just remove itself. Is there a way to remove itself? That's a different question that I don't know. We'll see. Also, can signals be then toolized? I don't remember. Okay. So, buttons to add frames. Reset frame data 1, reset frame data 2. Show them. Okay, these are interesting. Uh, I'm guessing this is two for the reason of he wants to not destroy everything on accident. Okay. So, get damage, get knockback, get impact. Pretty standard stat stuff. Get frame number. Attack frames and already attacked. So these are two arrays for the purpose of checking what frame they're on. Let's look at it. Okay. Ready. Setting collision layers. Makes sense. Okay. Then for child and should get children. Disabled equals true. Makes sense. Because if it wasn't, then all the frames would be active. In-game frame number. Set 0. And set attack frame array, which is the next function, conveniently. So the children attack frames dot clear attack type. This is not defined anywhere. Where is this thing? I don't know what attack type is in this little bit annoying. Okay. Attack frames dot clear. Sure. Good job. For width 1, height 1 for children, if width is less than child, dot attack frame number width equals child, dot attack frame number height, then height. Don't know why it's like that. Makes a 2D array. Attack frames dot count. What? Why? For child and children, attack frames, child dot attack frame number, insert child dot hitbox number child. Okay. We want to probably have a bunch of array manipulations to get this set up. So, okay. Let's go to Godot. See if anyone exists at all. Like usual, which is probably gonna be no one. Oh, there's one viewer. Apparently. It might be myself. Who is it? Who are you? Who are you? Gosh darn it. Oh well. No. Back to Godot. Okay, so that's a singular hitbox. I'm gonna keep this scene because it matters to me. 2DC. Let's add an area. Underneath it should be a collision object. And then this should have a shape, which I think we should have it be auto set because if I press add on here somehow, it should. Okay, so let's rename this to frame data manager. Let's rename this one to rename encode. Cool. All right, add a script to the frame data manager. This should be a component script, so let's change where this is going in our file system to components, component scripts. Create. And I have named the script the wrong thing. Rename. Because it's gonna be a class. Okay. This is not that. Behavior. Why is this here? Why are you this? Class underscore name. Should also be capitalized. Hey. Now I'm noticing it in all my files. I hate this being the wrong capitalization. Okay. Frame data manager. Okay. Extends area 2D. So at export underscore category buttons. I need a at tool this thing. At tool. Let's see what at tool does. Okay. Makes the current script as a tool script, allowing it to be loaded and executed by the editor. See running code in the editor. that links to somewhere else. Okay. Important thing about tool, if the tool uses something, then it also must be a tool. Frame. We have frame data manager, and then frame, single frame manager. Sing, sing, ow, oh, ow, single, frame, applications, single frame. Status collision shape 2D, and then at tool this because it's going to be a tool that we need to be. Wait, that export tool button. What is this? String, text icon. What does it do? What does it do? Something, and then I'm going to just put in the path for godot button. There's a button. That's interesting. Can it be like func? Cannot be applied to a function. Unfortunate. Maybe applied to a signal. It's not how you spell signal. No. Let's read what this thing is. Export a callable property as a clickable button with the text with the label text. When the button is pressed, the callable is called. If icon is specified, use the section icon via control get theme icon from the editor's icon theme type. If you export tool button hello var action equals hello randomize color vex well color. property is exported as the property is a storage file because a callable property cannot be properly serialized in a stored file. In an export project, either this or that exists, which may cause some scripts to break to parentheses and to make the static type. There's a lot of things. Annotations, add export category, add export color, no alpha, custom hints, export dir, local direction, entire file system. Wait, this might be an error. I'm going to screenshot that. Okay, let's go back to what I was looking at, which was buttons. Subgroup tool button. Export a callable property as a clickable button with the label text. When the button is pressed, the callable is bold. Okay, simple enough. Let's go to not hit. Close most of these. Oh, no, there's one. These want to close a lot of these. Okay. Okay. And frame. This. Does not precede a valid target, so it will have no effect on add underscore frame, enter, add font, add underscore frame, colon, font, frame, just test this thing, trying to make sure it works. Is that not what you had me do? Yeah. Var action hello equals hello. Okay, add the word button. This is the wrong script. Variable frame button equals add underscore frame question mark control S. That's the frame data manager. Wait, no. God damn it. Script. No, I don't want to save this thing because I'm pretty sure I have one. Delete this. Don't save that. Go for it. Box. Just an empty scene, please. Thank you. No, I bring you bogus. Okay. Add frame. Single frame. Okay. Actually, let's add to what I want. Create area. Frame data manager. And collision. Sorry. Class name is single frame. So the reason we're not copying, if the single person is watching cares, is because I don't want to do things. I want to make things myself so I can learn how it's made, how it functions, and understand it better. And alter it to the way that would fit my purposes as best as I can. Alright. God damn, what is this theme? No, stop, please. Well, actually, it kind of needs to exist. Frame data manager, change the name. We have the scene. There, happy. Okay. Add frame. Print frame. Print frames. Save. There we go. Okay. Cool. I don't know why it's like this. This is such a weird way to do it. Alright. Thing. This is in the wrong spot. This should be in the data manager. Buttons. Export category. Tool button. Let's go here. Buttons. Add frame. I'm sorry. وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. Is it just a category? Sure. The value of property add underscore frame underscore button is nil, but a callable is expected. Okay. Coding my video game. Coding my video game. طيب ممكن لو سمحت تسجل. ليفته؟ لا ما ليفتوش ولا مسكته. اوكي. This is a problem. Why is it doing this? It's doing the same. It's set up the same way. Okay, type something real again. Speed. No. لا بكلت اسم اه حاول تضغط هلا اوكي نعم لا does that work now? Why is neither of them doing it? Single frame, extends collision shape. Why does it say it's currently running? It's not supposed to be running. نعم أعطيني 5 دقايق عشان الجيم و5 دقايق عشان الصلاة. This is so weird. matter? Oh, okay. Why is this script so broken? Is it because there's a class name? Let's remove this, and let's remove this. Save. Then let's add tool this. Re-add this. Save. Try it. No. Run it. Don't try it. No. Okay. If I change this. Is it that? Change script, save. No, okay, this is so weird. I need to end stream, disappear, have dinner soon.